Yeah, 10 questions you should ask your partner before you say I do. And trust me when I say these 10 questions are the reason why a lot of marriages have gone down the drain. A lot of partners are actually separated because they neglected these 10 questions before they said I do. My name is Enemchuku Israel, your emotional engineer. I want to welcome you to our YouTube channel where we'll give strategic advice on how to build, maximize effective and lasting relationship. Hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell while you enjoy this video. The very first question you need to ask your partner before you say I do is your libido high or low? You see, sex is one of the major factors that has crashed a lot of marriages today in our present generation. Now, this is the thing. Before you say I do, you both need to have a communication between each other. Ask your partner that, oh, you have a very high libido or a low libido. You see, it is when your partner has high libido and you have low libido, trust me, there's going to be issue, because this is one of the reasons why a lot of people go outside marriages to go and what, cheat on their partner. Now, this is the thing. When some ladies have this mindset of, oh, the only time they despise sex a lot, that the only time they want to have sex is just to give birth, and they marry a guy that is even is to make the scenario worse or the case worse, is now someone that his love language is physical touch. Now, proper communication between each other that, oh, okay, this is what the type of lady I am, this is the type of man that I am. When you guys can come and meet in the middle, have a proper agreement that, okay, when it comes to situation like this, these are what we should do, or these are the technique we should use to overcome such challenges. Because if you don't have this communication with each other, one person will feel cheated, one person will feel unloved, one person will feel they are not valued in the marriage. So it is very essential that you ask your partner if their libido is high or low. The second question you need to ask your partner before you say I do is to ask your partner that if my body changes, will you still love me for the way I am? You see, a lot of people, they have this realistic, or let me use the word unrealistic expectation that the way they are is the way they will be forever. You see, a lot of people, they go for the figure eight, they go for the masculine men, they go for different type of body structure, yeah, forgetting that when pressure of life come upon that man, that 6 packs will turn to 1 pack because the man will not really have that time he has when he was definitely single, to hit the gym every blessed day. Now there's more responsibilities on his shoulder. He has children to cater for, he has house rent to pay, he has bills on his table. So his what is on his mind is not even to go to the gym again, rather to work and be a responsible man. The lady that you said you like figure eight women, definitely God blesses you here. You get married to one figure eight woman. You must also understand that when pregnancy sets in, that figure eight woman, yeah, will definitely gain weight. That figure eight woman will have stretch mark all over her body. That figure eight woman nose might be big. That figure eight woman, maybe she's fair, she might start getting dark. She might have, her face might be rough. So the question is, can you withstand the pressure of when my body changed? Can you still love me the way I am? These are the a lot of people have cheated on their partner because they did not even feel attracted to their partner again. A lot of people have done a lot of unrealistic things because why? They did not love their partner when their body changed. And this is the question you need to ask your partner at every point in time. If my body changed, will you still love me the way I am? The third question you need to ask your partner before you say I do is, if our expectations are not being met on time, will you still be there to wait or stay with me? Now, this is a very, 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 very sensitive question you need to ask your partner. Don't let them tell you, oh, yes, I'll be there to stay with you. Let them ask them their why. Why will you be there to stay with me? Ask them how will they stay with you? Because this one will make you to elongate the conversation, go in depth into the conversation. Let me give you an example. For instance, now a man married a very beautiful lady, yeah. So if the man is definitely working towards progress or working towards success and things are not going according to plan, along the line, ask your woman, will she still have the boldness to wait? Will she still have the tenacity to keep pushing with you, even if your expectations are not being met? As a man, if your woman cannot conceive for the very 5 years, I'm not saying that we are praying for your wife not to conceive. I'm not saying that things are not going to go well in your marriage. But there's a saying that if you are preparing for the best, also prepare for the worst. So if your wife cannot conceive, and it's not that she's not going to conceive, but based on God's plan and season for your life, if your wife cannot conceive, will you have the energy to wait? Will you have the boldness to stand by her side and say, what come may, I'm here with you? So you need to ask your partner that if our expectations are not being met, will you still stand by my side? Will you still love me the way you loved me when you met me from day one? Because trust me when I say these are the things that have made a lot of relationships go down the drain. A lot of marriages rather go down the drain. So you need to ask your partner this question. The fourth question you need to ask your partner before you say I do is, are you going to be secured in my progress in life? Now let me clarify something. Yeah, a lot of partners want their partner to be greater than them. Yeah, a lot of people want their partner to be great. Sorry, let me correct that. A lot of people want their partner to be great, but they don't want their partner to be greater than them. So it is something that you need to ask your partner. Will you be secured if I am making progress in life? Will you be secured if I am all over the world? Because some people have insecurity. Trust me, a lot of people are not secured in their self. A lot of people will rather shut their wife down, shut their husband down from making progress rather than making progress more than them. This is the reason why a lot of marriages have gone down the drain, because some one way or the other, one partner or the other is not allowing the other partner grow. It's not allowing the other partner fulfill purpose. It's not allowing the other partner fulfill destiny. So it is very important and essential that you ask your partner these questions before you say I do. So you will know your stand. You will know what to deploy when such situation arises. The next question you need to ask your partner before you say I do is, will you be my support system and backbone when things are not going according to plan? So this is the thing. It is one thing here for you to have a lot of cheerleaders out there, but it is a big flex when your partner is your number one fan, when your partner supports you at every point in time, when your partner is there to cheer you up, encourage you, pray for you, be your number one fan. Now, a lot of marriages today that their husband is doing something, a lot of wives are not supporting their husband. A lot of husbands are not supporting their wife on their journey to greatness. And this is because they did not ask that question right from time. Will you be my support system, my backbone on my journey to greatness? And you know that definitely life is not rosy, right? Life has up and down, right? Even down the during the storm, even when the road is rocky, are you going to be there to be my support system, be the shoulder I can cry on and lean on, be there to hold my hand and tell me, baby, you know what, I am here with you. No matter what is going to happen, we either win this together or we fail in this together. You need to ask your partner these questions before you move forward in saying what I do. The next question you need to ask your partner before you say I do is asking your partner, how do we tackle infidelity in our marriage? So this thing, yeah, I'm not saying that your partner is going to cheat on you or you are going to cheat on your partner. That's not what I'm trying to say. But you need to think ahead and say, okay, what come may, if anything happens, how can we tackle infidelity in our marriage? Now, are you going to be transparent? And this is the thing, before any infidelity happens, it's definitely like a seed. It was growing, germinating one way or the other before whatever happened, right? So is it that we are going to be transparent? I'm not going to lock my phone. You can check my app. You can have access to my phone. I'm going to be honest with you. If I have feelings for someone, I will tell you. I will say how we can tackle that. Or if anything happens, do we meet a therapist? Do we meet a marriage counselor? Do we meet religious leaders? Do we go for elders that are above us? You need to checkmate things when it comes to, okay, how do we balance this situation called infidelity in marriage? How can we shield ourselves against it? These are the things you need to um question you need to ask to your partner. If it's monthly review, every month ask your partner, oh, how did I do well this month? Was I being a good partner? Was I being a loving? What do you love that I did? What do you want me to do better? What do you think we can come together? Monthly review. This way you will know that, okay, at the end of the day, you guys are working towards what achieving a successful marriage and greatness at the end of the day. The next thing you need to ask your partner is, how do we resolve conflict in our marriage? To be very honest, I keep saying something that, the very first 2 years of every marriage, trust me, there are a lot of misunderstanding. I repeat, Forget if you have listened to any relationship video, if you've gone to marriage seminar, there will be misunderstanding. Now your ability to manage misunderstanding is what will now separate you from the crowd, because you are not informed. You can now make informed decisions. You get. So when you get married, the very first 2 years, because we all grew up from different environment and background. Yeah, one person will come and tell you, "Oh, I like it when light is on. I cannot sleep without light being off." The other one will say, "No, I like it when my light is off." This one will say, "The toilet lid, I used to close." This one will say, "No, I used to open." This one will say, "I used to press toothpaste from the top." This one will say, "I used to press toothpaste from the bottom." Different misunderstanding will definitely come in. At the end of this one, will say, "Oh, if I'm cooking, I cannot cover the pot and spoon is inside." So what is there? Leave the spoon inside the pot. Different issues that don't even tell you, like, is this what is causing fight? But trust me, a lot of marriages have gone down the drain because of these issues. So how do we resolve conflict in our relationship? A lot of people ghost each other, for they're in the same house, so they don't talk to each other. If they are sleeping on the same bed, this person will face here, this person will face here, and at the end of the day, that relationship, that marriage rather, is going down the drain till the very day it's going to hit the bottom rock. So you need to come to the conclusion, oh, if we want to resolve conflict, oh, is it that we must not go a day without saying what is on our mind? If you annoy me right now, I'm going to tell you in love that, "Oh, babe, what you did, I don't like it," and we'll see how we can resolve it. Or we end the whole fight, we go and fight wrestling on top of the bed. You understand what I mean, right? So you have to have a way of resolving conflict when it comes to your marriage. The next question you need to ask your partner before you say "I do" is to ask your partner that, are you going to prioritize our children over our love and marriage? You see, this is one of the major reasons why a lot of marriages have gone down the drain and hit the bottom rock. Because one way or the other, one partner have value the children more than either the husband or the wife, forgetting that children are more like product of marriage, and the main reason for marriage is companionship. When your partner needs you, you're telling your partner you are taking care of the children. When your partner needs to communicate with you, you're telling your partner you are too busy with the children. So is your partner married to children? And this is why a lot of men, a lot of women have gone outside their marriage to go and cheat on their partner, because so it doesn't go as far as them complaining, but nothing is changing. So these are the things you need to ask your partner before you say "I do." Are we going to value the children over us? There are measures that needs to be put in place. For instance, when your child is more than 2 years old, take your child to his personal room. What is your child doing in your room? I don't know. 6 years, I say 6 years, 6 months or 1 year. People that have given birth can understand the arithmetic. What I mean is, once your child is old enough, take your child to a separate room. There should be time for you and your wife. It's not that you spend the whole day with your children, you spend the whole night with your children. There should be time for what? You and your wife alone. There should be time for all of you come together to play like a family. There should be a time for just you and your wife to play alone. You get what I'm trying to say, right? So at the end of the day, you build love, companionship, intimacy, and your marriage is going to work stronger and stronger. Not prioritizing your children over it. Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, when your children grow, they will leave you. You left your parents. Someone is going to leave you. Yes, you. Someone will leave you. So it's very essential that you do what? Prioritize your wife, prioritize your husband, prioritize your spouse over your children, because at the end of the day, if anything happens, it's still that your same spouse that is going to be by your side. The last point will be question you need to ask your partner before you say "I do" is, what is our retirement plan? You see, this is the area of finance, and sometimes money has made a lot of relationship, money has made a lot of marriage go down the drain. So now, what is our retirement plan? Now you need to ask yourself, are you going to, as a man, definitely as a man, you need to work, yeah? But ask yourself, this lady I'm getting married to, are you the type of lady that is going to be a sit-at-home wife? Are you the type of lady that you're going to be a career woman? And sometimes people mistake this thing of, oh, when they're married, I'll just tell her that she should not work. No, right from time. Because you can tell your woman, don't work, and she'll tell you, no, I'm a career woman, I cannot forsake my career. You need to, these things have made a lot of relationships and marriages go down the drain. You need to discuss this thing that, oh, are you going to be a career person or you are going to be an housewife. Some people take full pleasure in being an housewife. Some people take full pleasure in being a career woman, and they can do it very well. Manage the career, manage the husband, manage the children, and there will not be any error. So you need to ask your wife this question: that okay, what is our retirement plan? If you are working and I am working, how can we save to, okay, is it build a house, rent it out, the rent that is coming, we'll carry the proceedings, take it, start farming business, so we can invest into stock, invest into real estate, invest into one or two things that at the end of the day, even at our old age, we'll be receiving return on investment. Why? Because you guys have actually what planned 70 years to come. You've actually planned 50 years to come of your life together. So it's very essential that you think about your retirement age. Think about what you can invest today as couples, that you get return on investment in the future. And before I go, let me give you a bonus point. The last, let me say the bonus point, the bonus question you need to ask your partner is, are you prayerful? Hey, because let me tell you something, marriage, yeah, is not cha cha cha. Marriage is something that it is warfare. You need to be spiritually inclined, because trust me, nobody, the world we are today is more like a spiritual world, and spiritual controls the physical. So you need to be a prayerful partner to your spouse. Either both partners say nothing like one is prayerful and the other is not prayerful. Everybody needs to carry firebrand. Everybody needs to pray. If your partner is not a prayerful person, charge them with fire. Make sure that they join you to pray, because at the end of the day, trust me, this world is not physically alone. There are spiritual things controlling the physical. So it's very essential that you both become what prayerful, because you can try everything physically possible, and maybe what is you need to do is just to switch to the spiritual to make things work. My name is Enechuku Israel, your emotional engineer. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and don't forget to share.